In the last episode, we joined Saul and Howard Frank from Camera Electronic at Yanchep National Park to capture some imagery of the resident koalas and to explore some of the nature found in the park. This time we're gearing up for a very different photographic experience.
So I see we're here at Yonderup Cave. We're about to go down into the caves, check it out. What do you think we might be seeing there?
Okay, so we've got a whole heap of cave decorations. So you've got the stalagmites and the stalactites. The easiest way I find to remember it is stalactites hang tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites, if you have the right conditions, you might get them. And then if your stalactites and your stalagmites unite, then you wind up with a column. There'll also be a couple of shoals down there as well. And then you've got to use your imagination a little bit and you can create a couple of characters and stuff down there as well.
Really? Oh, I can't wait to see all the light and the shadows. It's going to be insane for photography.
Absolutely.
So we're in Yonderup Cave now. We're at this area that's pretty cool. We've had to crawl through hands and knees, low hanging as you can probably see on screen. And I'm using a Leica SL2S with a 50mm 1.4. The reason I've gone for that lens rather than something wider is I'm trying to just play around with depth of field. I've got some amazing formations in the cave here, stalagmites and stalactites where they've joined. And by using a really shallow depth of field like a 1.4, I can just bring that one item into focus, have the rest out of focus and capture that beautiful bokeh.
So walking around the caves here, you just see shots all the time and you've got to try different things and try new things. So long exposure, use the brand new Nikon Z8, first time out in the field with this camera, and a 17-28 f2.8, so nice wide angle, set it at 24mm, and I saw this strip of light coming through like far off in the cave there, and I did a long exposure, 30 seconds. I did not realize my red light from my helmet was still on, so I've got two shots. One which is stunning with this red cast, and one without it where I turned everything off, stood here in the dark, 30 seconds at f5.6 with my ISO set to 800. The shots were stunning.
So I'm using this Manfrotto tripod. I've articulated the legs to different levels so I can hold it steady here. Pistol grip ball head, which is pretty handy for this, just to try and line up. Because I've only got the 50mm, I've had to go vertical for some shots to frame in what I want. And then I'm gonna get the guys to use the red lights from their head torches rather than the white, just to paint some light. It's gonna come out to a 60-second exposure at a higher ISO and just see how it comes out. So we finished up at Yonderup Cave. Fantastic opportunities to try some different things, get the tripods out, experiment with light painting, long exposures, red light, white light, all sorts, amazing stuff.
Truly, I was actually blown away when I was getting into some nice tight apertures like at f14, and just one torch we turned into this starburst. The image is insane.
We've had a great couple of days.
So nice to be out of the store, sharing the experiences of photography, just like our customers, and we actually get to share with them how much we love photography.
Absolutely, we get to go play with all the toys. We took Sonys, Nikons, Leicas, all sorts of things with us because we can, which is awesome.
And some of the great gear from Wonderlust, and it was like just crazy fun toys, LED lights, flashlights. We saw caves, birds, mushrooms, wildlife.
And don't forget, four-wheel driving, camping, great adventure, great photography there, amazing Milky Way, surf shots, blue bottle jellyfish, crabs, all sorts of things.
What an adventure, photography.
Absolutely.
Make sure to visit the Camera Electronic website for all your photographic needs. And if you're in Perth, drop into one of their stores to check out their extensive range and for some expert advice from the team.